and on behalf of Natasha Williams and myself, welcome to the Balagula Theater Company's production of Marx in Soho. Thank you very much for coming. I didn't even yell at you guys. There's a lot of people. Gosh, you really kicked our butts tonight at the box office. That's good. That's a good thing. Because, we've had Arts and Humanities Month for a while now, since about '93, and no one really paid attention to it, believe that or not. But this year, President Obama, I don't miss you over there. President Obama signed a proclamation to make October National Arts and Humanities Month. So, that's a really great thing for people that love art and the humanities and all that stuff. So, thank you for coming out. What we decided to do with this particular project was, is take each performance, you probably know this, but for those who don't, each performance of this particular production and have it hosted by and benefiting a non-profit organization that either deals with homelessness or poverty or the environment, social justice, things like this. And we have had a great response from the community supporting this idea where art actually makes a difference, you know, for everybody working together to for common causes and just supporting each other. So far tonight, as you know, is our final night, and this is a lovely way to send it out with all you guys. So far, we have seen a Pay What You Can performance that benefits Ann Feeney, who is a union singer who has been diagnosed with cancer and, you know, really needs some support with medication and stuff like that. That was really awesome. Then we had the UK and BTCT Student Socialist Union. The kids came out that night, and it was really awesome. We had Seed Leaf come out, helping people and teaching people about growing food and recycling food and stuff like this, and, you know, really cool stuff. And they were great. We had the Kentucky Environmental Foundation come here. We had Kentucky Jobs with Justice, the Kentucky Housing and Homeless Initiative, and tonight we have Kentuckians for the Commonwealth. So please. It's a long curtain speech. But tonight, to have a few words to speak to you guys just briefly about the organization and what's going on. We have Jerry Moody in the house. Jerry, there you are. And take it away.
Sure. Thank you all for coming out. Once again, my name is Jerry Moody, and I'll be speaking just briefly about Kentuckians for the Commonwealth. I am betting that there are members of the Kentuckians for the Commonwealth right here in the audience tonight. Raise your hand if you're a member of Kentuckians for the Commonwealth. Kentuckians for the Commonwealth is 7,500 citizens of Kentucky who formed together originally back 30 years ago over in Pikeville, working against the Broad Form D. We won that Broad Form D battle. And, you know, we got to thinking, hey, maybe this democracy thing works. And so we started spreading across the state, registering people to vote, to protect our mountains in eastern Kentucky. But one of the things we noticed along the way, there were so many people that were not allowed to vote. But they were disenfranchised because they had committed some crime when they were younger. And so another project that we're working on with Kentuckians for the Commonwealth is to make sure and try to get the vote back for all of our former felons who have done their time. They paid their debts to society. There's only one other state in the Union that does not allow their former felons to work. So we are so behind the ball. These laws date back to Jim Crow laws. And so I'd like to invite you all to join Kentuckians for the Commonwealth if you're not members already. We will have membership forms here at the end of the evening. You can sign up for a minimal cost to help us do this work. Because we're not like a political party that is only here during the election time. We work 24/7, 365 days a week. Well, maybe we take our birthday off. But other than that, we work it constantly. We're proud sponsors of I Love Mountains Day that happens in Frankfurt every year. Every time that the legislature is in-house in Frankfurt, we are there with them, with citizens out with citizens, out lobbying just as citizens. And the politicians actually appreciate the fact that it's common citizens lobbying instead of lawyers. Let me thank you once again. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you.
Well, I do want to remind you, and I'll give you back to you. Thanks. I do want to remind you that information for these organizations, that is, the information is also in your program, but it's also back here, sign-up sheets, websites, T-shirts, bumper stickers, things like that to support are back there. Let's see. Let's just get down to a little bit of mundane business here. Cell phones. If you have cell phones, please remind yourself to turn them off. And after the show, please remind yourself to turn them back on. You know, people are like, I don't know, I didn't get a call. Well, you forgot to turn it back on. That's what happened. So, okay, this is very, very important. In case of a fire, a smoldering blaze in the room, feel free to panic, scream, run, throw things. It's your personal choice. You can handle it however you want to, right? But as you do that, make your way out to the exit that way, which way you came. There's one right here. Usually we say wait till the actors leave. Because, you know, we're out of business if they go. But that he's quick. He'll probably already be gone. Afterwards, one of the cool things about this production that we've been doing is we're doing it in the old space where we used to act here, when we just had 2 lights and a glass of water. That's it. And we're doing it again. So this is sort of a nice homecoming that we've got going on here. But another one of the really cool things that we've been doing for this one is we're taking group photos at the end of the show and posting it everywhere so people can see who came and who came out to support. So please don't dash out before you get a picture taken with Marx, because it's really cool and everybody likes it. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, do what?
Discussion afterwards?
Yes, please stay around for discussion afterwards if you'd like to. We have had some great ideas and sharing going on throughout this entire run, and you won't regret it. This is not a play where you can just sit and be like, oh, we're very serious about everything, and we don't need to talk. Don't anybody make a noise. If you agree, here. If you don't, that's fine too. I mean, nobody's throwing tomatoes tonight. Because tonight, we're taking our imaginations to a place in Soho, a cool little bar, cool little cafe, where you can come, where all the hip people go, for some coffee and some wine and some food. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not too hard to do. You're already here. So that's cool. Just call it Soho, okay? You never know who's going to be walking through that door to have a discussion with you about just what's going on with life, for heaven's sake. So, once again, don't be quiet. Make some noise. Enjoy yourself. It's the final evening, and we're so glad that you're here. Thank you for coming to the Bellagula Theater Company's production of Marx. Thank you very much.
How are you? Oh, just fine. Just fine. Couldn't be better.
You don't need anything else?
Hmm?
You don't need
Oh,
anything
all right, that's fine. Oh, thank God, an audience.